X10, Smarthings, and this awesome thing. Okay, here we go. See the lamp? The monster lamp. Pay attention. I can't control the camera. Here we go. I'm going to hit this. This is going through Smarthings. Don't worry, it doesn't look like it if you haven't seen this before. A16 off. A16 on. It works. Okay? I just like this interface way better. So go get it. It's called Action Tiles. I love Action Tiles. I paid 23 bucks. It's well worth it. 25. I don't know what it was. It was awesome. Cheaper than one Z-Wave switch. That's all I know. For life. I love it. It's awesome. Never, ever, ever, ever take it away from me. Ever. I customize it. I can put these little cool pictures of the Star Trek Enterprise. I can check on the core. Oh man, we're having a meltdown. We're having a meltdown. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no, it looks everything. System stable. System stable. Do you want to check the weather? I'll check the weather. Let's see the radar. Okay. Oh, looks like yeah. It's not really any clouds. Good. All right. Air quality. Guys, I'll make a video and show you guys how to do that if there's not a good video out there. Put a comment below. This is Action Tiles. Love it. Action Tiles is just controlling Smarthings. So I'm going to show you we're going to dig a little deeper. So we're going to go to Smarthings. And I've got an emulator on my computer to show you it on a, what do you call it? On my computer. Because I can't show you on my phone because it looks like crap when I do this. So I downloaded this thing. It's called MeMu. Fine. I don't hardly use it except to make videos. So what I did is I downloaded this Trigger CMD, and Trigger CMD is kind of the key to it all. But let's just go in here to my home. Here's my test things. This is to turn it off. I had to make 2 switches. Note that there are 2 switches, one for on, one for off. What do you want me to do? Can't see my hands. What do you want me to do? Okay. Yeah, I know. Z-Wave, you only need 1 switch. But guess what? $600 worth of X10 stuff that I still had, probably more than that, probably like $1,000 of X10 stuff that I took out of my old house because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I didn't even think it worked anymore. And I use LED bulbs, okay? And I use LED bulbs, so they would flicker. I couldn't get it to work. But guess what? Dimmable LED bulbs work, and normally it's best if I have 2 or 3 bulbs. Like in that lamp, it's got 2 bulbs, 2 dimmables, and so it just goes all the way off. It doesn't glow like the first ones did. I did GE and some other thing. And by the way, side note, I'm doing this in 1 take. I got family that lives here. So my kid's in the other room. And if they make noise, just deal with it. Okay? This is not a professional edit. This is Bubba's Reviews. That's why I named it after my nickname. It's Bubba's. It's Bubba's. He's a little redneck, okay? Here we go. With some redneck tech. We figured this out. So, by the way, apologize to the guy I bought the house from because I took almost all of the switches out except for like 1. I said the one by the garage seems to work. So you can still use that. I don't know if these other ones are fried. I can't get them to work out LED. And Active Home went out of business and it just sucks. And da-da-da. Anyway, so for fun, I figured out how to resurrect it. I watch so much crap. I've been looking at crap and it's all outdated. It's all from 2014. Okay? If you saw my last video, you know my frustration. This one is actually better because I've actually fixed the problem. Okay, there's no more windows opening up. That's reference to the last one. Okay, so we're digging deeper. We're on this. You want to go on here, automation, and you want to make sure you got Trigger CMD. You're going to go to the website, follow instructions, Trigger CMD. If you want to put Action Tiles on, I've got Action Tiles on here too. Okay, I'm just going to close this because I'm not going to look at it. We're going to go right to Trigger CMD website. Okay, when you go here, you won't come to this because this I'm logged in, whatever. I've got all my stuff on here. But let's see if we can go to their homepage. You go to their homepage, figure it out, go to the blog. It's $1 a month, people, or it's free. It's free, free if you want to do 1 command an hour. Who would do that? How can you have like 1? Maybe it's your first day, but why are you even doing this if it's your first day? Okay, this is like hobbyist stuff here. Okay, this is deep, man. It's deep without getting too deep. So, anyways, go here, Trigger CMD, support him, throw him some love. His name's Russ. You know, participate in the blog, see me on there. This thing will control whatever, okay? It'll control whatever on your computer. It ties your computer to Smarthings. But you think somebody would have done this already, but he did. It's really clean. Okay, So we're going to go here. We log on. You cannot actually edit your triggers on the website. Once you've downloaded the thing and put it on here, you download it, you'll have a server on your computer. And this is where you edit it. You go to GUI, Command Editor, piece of cake, okay? So you put it on here, and you say, okay, I want to add a new command. And I already added this one. I'll just show you. This is the light off. This is test A16 off. So I typed in the URL, which if it pulls this URL, I'll show you how that works with X10 Commander here in a second. This little thing is kind of important, this wget here, okay? So I type in the command that's basically going to, anytime I hit the button, it's going to talk to Trigger, and Trigger's going to tell my computer this command. Pretty easy. I have it set to these other things if you want to take note of it. Whatever. Okay? Save it. This means edit command means save. Okay? Maybe you change the name of that later. It just means you edited it. So here we go. One other thing to note. When you're putting Trigger on your desktop, you're also going to want to put it into Smarthings. As of right now, Trigger is not supported. Trigger CMD is not supported as like an app that you can just install by pushing a button. So you have to go into your thing, and I'll put a link to this too. Go into your Smarthings hub, like I'm working on my hub right here from my computer. And there you go. I put in this address, and I'm working on my hub. Well, I need to put in the Smart app and then the device handler, okay? And so when I went in here, I just put a new, and I put, you know, there's a whole instructions how to do it. And you basically just copy and paste this code in here, and you put publish, save, and publish. That's easy. And then I go into my device handlers. I basically do the same thing there, okay? Pretty easy. It's easier than it looks. So just follow the video, follow instructions. Very easy. Once you get Trigger set up, we have to do your X10 Commander. Okay, you need to download X10 Commander, and this is the other thing. So I have X10 Commander and Trigger servers running in the background, so they can communicate. Now they're talking. X10 Commander, you go to this site right here. I don't have it up anymore. Let's just Google it. Show you how easy this is. I go X10 Commander. Okay. First thing up here is mellowware.com. I scroll down here, and you got to go to X10 Commander, find it. Whatever, X10 Commander, under products. I'm already there. And I downloaded for Windows PC Active Home S Software Development Kit. Do you remember that? Who remembers Active Home? I do. So sad. Tier shed for original home automation. Okay. Active Home, download software developer drivers, and then this X10 Command server. I'm pretty sure this worked right out of the box. Okay. He's got something you can download, an app for your phone. I didn't do that, but download it. This is what he charges $5 for. Throw the guy $5. It's awesome. It's awesome to have this software. Support it. Keep it around. So we have X10 Commander running. This is my settings on here. I can't remember if I put a password in or not, but my password is there. I don't know if that was a default. And I have a CM15A. I basically plugged in my little X10 controller that talks to my house, plugged it into my USB drive on my computer and into the wall, and it found it, worked first time. It's a piece of cake. Okay, I didn't even bother labeling any of this stuff. I started to, and I was like, bag it. Okay, I just let it run in the background. I've never looked at it again. So now we got Trigger, we got X10 Commander. When I typed these things into Trigger, I was having an issue in my last video. I'm sorry this took so long to get to if you've already seen my last video. But I was having an issue here. And the issue is that the only way I could get this to talk to X10 Commander is I would basically have to put, like this one's still that way, I put start, which opened up Chrome or whatever else, and it just sent this command like through a web browser. So I wanted to get rid of that. So I found a way. Here's the secret sauce. All right, we go here, and we got this wget.exe, okay? wget.exe. I searched all over for this stuff, people. Let me just tell you, I'm going to save you a lot of time. I'm going to put a link down here. This is the one I downloaded. It was like off SourceForge or somewhere. wget was like this, okay? I put this on. welcome to wget setup wizard, whatever. I downloaded it, then it come up. You'll know you have it because you got this crazy looking whatever he is. And I installed it. Important note here. Remember where you put this thing, okay? I want you to remember where you put this thing. So when you start an instance of Explorer, like one of these things, you're going to remember where you put it, okay? And then you got to do one other thing. It's the hardest thing. And you never have to do it again. So don't, you never have to open this program or whatever. Just find out where you put the files, okay? I'm not going to continue, whatever. So I remembered where I put the files. And then I'm going to come here to command prompt because I need to move some of the files that I just installed. I need to move the executable, which is the wget.exe file. I need to move it into a folder where it can be seen. Because to explain this, when I type this into Trigger, okay, and I keep clicking on the wrong thing there. When I type this into the command editor and I do this, sorry, we're going to have to ignore that. And we've got the command editor here. When I type this wget, I need it to find it. And I don't want it to be digging through the computer to find it in a folder somewhere else. I need to find it no matter where it's sent in. It's going to just come into a port and it's going to say this to the computer. And it's going to say, oh, I need to find wget.exe. And if it's in a certain folder on your computer, it will find it every time. You don't need to do anything. So I come to this. I'm going to just open up command. Let me open up a new one so it's fresh. Open this up, and I'm going to type in path. P-A-T-H. Okay? Click this. This shows me every folder. I figure, whatever. I might be saying this wrong. But this shows me every folder that I can, that if I put anything in it, I can find it by just setting the thing to the port and it'll find it. So I got a whole bunch of folders that are like this, okay? I'm going to just pick the first one. The C program Oracle. I do Control C. Control C gives me copy because I can't copy in there. And then I come out to my, I find an Explorer thing, okay? And I open this up and let's just paste it here. Okay, Control V to paste it. And, oh, okay, so now I'm in some Oracle folder, okay, which is the same thing as here. It's the first one. But I know that if I have a file in here, it can find it whenever it's called up. Easy find. So I didn't delete the Java stuff in here. I just added this wget. Well, when you take this wget and copy it out of the other folder, this one, you're going to have to copy these. For me, I had to do these DLL files. I did these other 4, and it worked like a champ, okay? And I try it, and now it's running in the background, whatever. But I needed those 4. And these are all in the same folder when it copied it in. I'm not going to show you that because I accidentally cut and pasted them or something, and so I can't remember where it is, and I'm not going to waste your time. Anyway, so I can kind of test this here by closing command prompt. If you want to just do one more little thing, CMD, I close command prompt to refresh it, and I'm just going to type in wget.exe, okay? And it doesn't matter what folder I'm in right now. I'm in C users. That's under my wife's name. So wget.exe. Okay. And then it didn't give me any errors except it says it's missing a URL. Well, that's fine. It actually found it and it tried to run it, but it says missing a URL, which lo and behold, when we send that same command through here, we'll do this through Trigger. It's just going to do wget. And then it's going to give it a URL, and it's going to do its little magic. Okay? So whenever you add a new switch, here's bonus stuff. You can cut it here if you already know how to add switches and everything else. But you want to add a switch if you want to do dim, and I'll leave codes below for the dim command and all this other stuff. And, you just change it like from A16 to A1, depending on whether house code you have on your switch. Yeah, so I got an X10 switch here. Change the house codes. You remember these guys? Wow. Cool. So you can just do that. And then what do we got here? Ah, my daughter. Hello, daughter. There's my son. Hello, son. So here we go. That's how it works. So we're going to go in here, and you need to just refresh it. So if you're on your phone, you go back in your Smarthings hub, you go into Trigger, you've added a few things in here. You're going to want to look for it. Say, oh, I already got some, but I added a new one, and maybe this wasn't checked. So I'm going to check them because those are the dance floor, and I just added those lights. And I put save. Now this is going to refresh Trigger. Now if you've got like other things like, you know, this, you've got like Alexa or something like that. Don't wake up. She better not wake up. Say her name. But if you got action tiles, I go in here and I also refresh it. I'm going to show you a little bonus on action tiles because I love action tiles. I go in here and I'm just going to look down here. I can see all my Z-Wave stuff and select any of all things here. But then it's got like second options. Like if you don't see anything here, blah, blah, blah. And you can put duplicates if you want. I don't do any duplicates. I had to go down to line 3. I don't know if this is just looks through different things, but this is where I found all my stuff for action tiles. And by the way, Russ, if you're watching this, we got to find a way to shrink the names. I can't shrink this desktop, DBN, whatever, this kind of a part of the address. I'd love to shrink that, but I can't. I've gone in here. I've tried to do it in here. I even went in just as a little FYI. Somebody else solved this. Post it in the comments. Tell me how to solve this. But I went into the back end of Smarthings, and let me go to my link here. And back end of Smarthings, and come on. Here we go. I went into the back end of Smarthings on my switches, and it's kind of a funny thing when you go into Smarthings back end, you have to click here, it won't find it. Found my devices, and I couldn't get them to switch here. I tried to edit them and save the names, and it just keeps switching back and has this. So there is some task for somebody to figure out how I can edit that and save it where the front of this goes away. It's just kind of annoying. I update it. It says it's updated, but then boom, it's back, and it's back. That's all these are. Anyways, there you go. This has been Bubba's reviews and a fun way to get X10 working. I've been looking for X10 switches. As a matter of fact, I hope nobody sees this video until I bought as many as I want. I just got some more stuff today for like Christmas lights and stuff. You can have them for Hanukkah lights or your atheism lights, whatever. If you don't believe in anything, you believe in something, I don't know. Whatever you believe in, you can automate it. I like Christmas, so I'm going to automate my Christmas tree and my lights and everything else. And try these things out. And if you make a video of your cool stuff or you want to see any of this, let me know. I would love to see it. Share a link to your video. I want to check out how you automated your house. That's all for me. You guys, thanks so much for whoever watched this. And just subscribe. Subscribe so I can have like 3 subscribers, 4. Subscribe. I don't know if it helps, but maybe one day I'll be able to buy a decent microphone. I'll be able to buy more stuff. And I'm doing a dance. I'm doing a dance. Do a dance. Do a dance. Do a dance. Subscribe. 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 Do a dance.